thank you for watching this video. This is Sheva from Berry Mix Journals, and you can find me over at Instagram as well as in Facebook and here in this channel. Welcome to video number 3 in my 2025 Junk Journal Showcase. So I have been showing the journals that I finished in 2025 in the last 2 months of the year because I haven't been doing so in 2025. I haven't been very good at filming my flip throughs for YouTube, but I have been posting them in my Instagram channel. So if you're interested to see pictures of these journals, they are over there in my Instagram. But yeah, I am filming a flip through of about 10 of the journals that I finished this year. I finished more of them, but I can find some of them, and some of them I've already sold. Some of them I've used throughout the year. But yeah, so these are 10. There's going to be 10 journals that I'm showcasing. If you haven't watched the 2 journals that I shared earlier, I will link the playlist down below. So I'll do, I think I have a junk journal flip through playlist. I'll include them there. So this is journal number 3, as I said. And this one, I think, this one is a design team project for Raindrop Lila using the yellow roses kits. This is the cover enclosure for the journal. It's I think it's a tray liner that I just simply sewed on the sides to make this envelope, clutch, and it fits the journal perfectly. So that's included in this journal. If you're interested in this one and you want to take it home, buy it from me, just send me a message over in Instagram or maybe like an email, and yeah, I can send it over. So this is the cover. You can see the vintage fabric that I use in the cover in the back more than the front because it's covered. But yeah, that's the print. And then I overlaid it with this beautiful coaster. And then in front, I also have this fabric that I think Mish sent me a long time ago. And then I also added this Battenberg lace, this floral trim, this lace on the side, because they all have yellow elements to them. And then a label here. This name can be taken out and changed into something else. And then this front side is also a pocket. Okay, when you open it, the back is also lined with this fabric, so vintage fabric. And then there's a pocket made from a coaster. Then I embellished it with this fussy cut from the kit. And then we have this super cute giant tag with embellishments tucked in front. It's a bit tight, but yeah, it fits in there. The front page has this cameo frame with some lace in the back. And then the back is a pocket with this beautiful yellow rose postcard and a bingo card. So that's the full page. And then you have this embellishment here. You have sari trims ruffles, lace in the side pockets, vintage book page with some yellow letters. So there's a lot of yellow elements here, which I think just went really, really well with the kit. This is a vintage ledger paper. This is a vintage label. So I like adding these kinds of ephemera in my journals because they add interest to the page, or the owner can take them off and then use them somewhere else in the journal. This is a vintage wallpaper. Inside, some book pages, vintage book page, a tag, and those labels tucked inside. Vintage lace. This is just an embroidered fabric that I thought went really well with the theme. This is a sewing pattern. This is a vintage telegram. Some embellishments. This is a vintage playing card. Vintage cigarette card. Label, and then some vintage ephemera bits inside. Another vintage label from 1902. Oh no, vintage ledger paper. This is a vintage label. Let's look at that design. It's so beautiful. A vintage envelope, vintage coaster tucked there. This little tag has floral trims and lace. A vintage document from 1933. A vintage book page. Flip out. Pocket here with this embellished tag and a mini embellished tag with those word cards. Then this book, you would see these pages in almost all of my journals because I just really love this page. It's those, you know, textured book page which are really, really old. Like this is from 1809. It's not just paper, you know, the fabric is not just paper because it's really thick. Some ephemera, vintage playing card, document page. This is a vintage, part of a vintage envelope that I just embellished with this cutout, and then tucked inside are these super cute embellished tags. Vintage book page with a vintage ticket. Some ephemera, embellished ephemera in there, and then this is also a tuck spot. Beautiful full page with a vintage label and lace. Some tags. Isn't this whole page super pretty? Love that. Vintage page, vintage lace. The other side of that book page. That's a pocket. Ephemera. This is a vintage playing card. This is a vintage, no, this is an envelope that's part of the kit. Oh, it's not attached. So you just have this card inside. It's interesting that I didn't attach it. For some of these journals, I would, work on the ephemera first. Like, I would print out all of the tags, embellish them, and then decide where I'll add them in the pages. So, vintage label. Sometimes inspiration comes from the ephemera first for me. I just love, embellishing tags and note cards and all of that. So this is also a tuck spot. Full page lace, which can be cut and used somewhere else in the journal. This is like a seed envelope for zinnia, yellow, of course, yellow zinnias. Some labels and some, what is this? A coupon. This is the other side of that vintage wallpaper. I think this is, yeah, more vintage bits tucked in there. Book page. I think this is another envelope that I attached with a paper clip. So you have a card inside, which can be used for some secret journaling. And then this is the back of the journal. So yeah, that's this journal. Again, if you're interested in this one, please send me a message. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for watching the series. Stay tuned for Junk Journal number 4. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!